Hey guys, it's September, so it's time for my August book haul, and I bought a lot of books this month. Good thing is most of them were on sale, so I didn't spend that much money, but I still got a lot of books, which I'm really happy with the ones I did get, so not a big deal. But we will just jump right in, because it will be a really long video if I keep talking. So, first I'm going to start with just a few books that aren't really like novels at all, they're more like cookbooks and stuff. So I got Human Imports Smoothies, 50 recipes for high energy nourishment. I got a Kitchen Ninja last year and I made a lot of smoothies and I really haven't made a whole lot since. So I really like smoothies, they taste delicious and they're great. So I got this smoothie cookbook to give me more ideas on what to make. And then I got Teens Cook, How to Cook What You Want to Eat. I know I've seen it online before and it was like 15 cents, so I was like, why not? And looking through it, there's a lot of really easy recipes to make if you don't have a lot of time, so got that one. And then I got two different Sandra Lee cookbooks. I've got Sandra Lee Semi-Homemade Cooking 2, Fast Fabulous Meals in Minutes, Nothing is Made from Scratch. So I got that one, and then Sandra Lee Semi-Homemade Weeknight Wonders, 139 easy fast fix dinners for every night of the week. So I have those two. I already had two Sandra Lee cookbooks, which are mostly desserts and stuff, so I picked up those two as well because once again, they're really easy to make. You kind of take something that's boxed and you add a lot of your own stuff to it, so it really does feel like you're just cooking from scratch. So I got those two. And then I got a lot of kids books. We'll start with, I got Charlotte's Web by E.B. White. I know I read this in like elementary school, and I remember really liking it, and I don't own a copy of it, so I picked it up. It's a quick read, 15 cents. And I also got Matilda by Roald Dahl. I don't really know how to pronounce his name, but I picked that up. I love the movie, and this is obviously the movie cover, so whatever. I don't think I actually ever read the book though, so excited, got that one. And then I picked up a whole lot of Goosebumps books. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely loved Goosebumps when I was younger. I've read so many of them, and it's one of those things that they're not really publishing new copies of these books, and a lot of times you can't find them anymore. And there are so many books to this series, and it's something that I want my kids to read when they're younger. You know, I loved reading them, and it's really what got me excited about reading was reading Goosebumps books and scary stories, and you don't really have a lot of that stuff now for kids for kids now, so this will be a really good investment for my own children. I picked up Goosebumps Series 2000, Bride of the Living Dummy, R.L. Stine, The Girl Who Cried Monster, R.L. Stine, it's book number 8, Triple Header, 3 Shocking Tales of Terror, it's book 2. I love these. It's the Reader Where You Choose the Scare. Number 5, Please Don't Feed the Vampire. The Blob That Ate Everyone, which is, I don't know what number. This is definitely a newer edition of Goosebumps because obviously the covers are very different, and it doesn't even say what number it is, but I picked that one up. And Monster Blood, which is number 3, I think. Return of the Dummy, which is number 23. I used to own this, and I have no idea where it went, but I remember really liking it, so I picked that one up again. And then The Werewolf of Fever Swamp. As popular as this book was, I don't think I ever read it. It's number 14. So I've got a decent amount of Goosebumps books now, and I'm just excited to get more. Okay, I picked up, let's see, Aragon by Christopher Paolini, I believe. It's the first book, I believe, in the Aragon series, which is why it'd be called Aragon. I've never read it before, and I've always wanted to, so I was really excited when I saw it. Hopefully I'll start that soon. And then I also picked up Shutter Island by Dennis Lehane. I don't know if this was actually a novel before the movie came out, or if this is just the movie cover. I never knew there was a book, so I saw it, I was really excited. I love the movie, and I feel like reading the book will help me understand it a lot. And maybe when I'm finished, I will do like a book versus movie comparison on the two. So I picked that up. And The Wedding by Nicholas Sparks. It's one of the only Nicholas Sparks books that I've never read and I don't own. So I'm excited to finally read that one. I loved The Notebook, and I love that this will be kind of like a continuation on of Allie and Noah's story, although it has nothing to do with them. I think it's their like children-in-laws or something. I don't know. I'm just really excited about it. And then also The Princess Diaries by Meg Cabot. Love, once again, the movie, but never read the book, so I'm going to check that out. And then, for those of you who follow me on Twitter, you'll know that I finally started reading the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. I had got the first book from the library and was so excited to read the second one, but I didn't have it, so I ran to Goodwill and surprise, surprise, they had it, so I picked it up. Really, really love it. It's not really in the best condition, but it was available right when I needed to read it, so I didn't really care. I love the series, so I'm probably just going to buy it all in like a really nice box set, but at least I had this when I wanted to read it. And then I borrowed like the third book from my boyfriend's little brother, and had got the fourth book from the library, but it also picked up the fifth book from Goodwill. So I'm actually reading this right now. I'm on page like 83, so I'm almost done with the series, and I'm just so happy. I love it. And then, since I really like Rick Riordan's writing, I had found the Throne of Fire for sale, which is the second book in the Kane Chronicles, and I'm going to be reading that really soon because I just really love this whole mythology type of writing, and I don't really know anything about Egyptian mythology, so I'm excited to check those out. And then I picked up a lot of other books. Let's keep going in my stack here. Let's see, Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. I've never read the series before, but I hear such good things about it. Once again, I'd been talking to a coworker about it, and like literally 2 minutes later, I went to Goodwill and I found it. So, gonna check this out. And then also, for those of you who are subscribed to Strawberry 17's channel or Lifebury, which is like her vlogging channel, she has been kind of doing not really like a book talk. Basically, she had provided a link on Audible to download a free book, and then she was going to be reading Uglies and also Divergent. So I also am going to be reading this for that. Really excited about it. Oops, just dropped my book. Also, I picked up Local Girls by Alice Hoffman. I love Alice Hoffman as an author, and I don't believe I ever read this book. I think I checked it out for my school library once, and the school year is ending and I just never finished it. And this is actually in really, really good condition. I really like the cover. It's really interesting, so I'm excited to finally read that. I don't really know what it's about. And then I also picked up the second book in the Artemis Fowl series, which is The Arctic Incident by Ewan Colfer. I have no idea how to say that, and I'm very sorry for butchering her name. But I've never read the series once again either. I think it's more like a middle school age, but it's one of those series that I hear talked about a lot, and I've never read it, so I'm just going to suck it up and do it. I know I'm the second book in that series. And I picked up The Kite Runner by, I'm not going to pronounce that, sorry, by somebody really important. I bought this book. I think there's a movie. Maybe not. I have no idea what it's about. But I hear it talked about a lot, so I picked it up. It was like 99 cents, so got that. Keep dropping my books. And then I got Little Altars Everywhere by Rebecca Wells, and this, I don't know if it's part of the series, but it's basically by the same author that wrote The Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood, which I really, really loved. And I think the characters are like very similar to that. It might be like a prequel or like after it, I'm not sure, but I really like her writing. It's kind of like historical fiction of sorts, so I have that. And The Secret Life of Bees by Sue Monk Kidd. I don't really know what this is about. I just know there was a movie and the book was really, really popular, and I never read it because I went through a phase where I didn't want to read anything that was popular because I wanted to read my own books. I don't know. So I finally am going to be reading this. And The Happiness Project by Gretchen Rubin. I think this is more of like a non-fiction memoir of sorts. So I really like those a lot, and I remember hearing about this, and I know there's a second book to it as well. So I'm really excited to read this and stuff, and I feel like it'll be really interesting. So, okay, we are finally getting to the end of the stack here. Goodness. I also picked up When It Happens by Suzanne Colasanti. I read this book in high school, and I remember really, really loving it. Me and a girl that I was friends with at the time both read it, and I remember we both loved it, and I couldn't remember what it was called. And I remember a lot of the books that I did read in high school that I liked it, like I've looked at them since then. I'm like, oh yeah, that's that book, okay. Or oh, that's that author, sweet. But I could not remember what this book was called or anything about it, except for that I loved it a lot. And there was like a boy and a girl behind a tree. I knew nothing. So there was some website I found online. It was like a live journal or something like that, where you could, basically people helped you figure out what books that you were trying to find by the cover or what it was about or when it came out, things like that. And I'd ask somebody, like, what is this book? Like, I remember there was a tree and there was a boy and a girl. It was like a young adult book, came out in like, 07 or 08, and I finally had someone tell me what it was. And I've been so happy ever since. I found it at the library, and then I stumbled upon it at Goodwill, and I was like, seriously? Oh my gosh. So I had to pick it up because I remember loving it, and I really need to read it again to see if I still love it now. That I'm a lot older, and I've read so many books since then, so I got that. And then I also got The Other Boleyn Girl by Philippa Gregory. Never read any books by her, but I've been hearing a lot of really, really good things about her, and I know this book was popular. I think there's a movie? I'm not sure, but I thought the cover was really nice, too. And I like historical fiction type, especially for that era of like the Queen Elizabeth and Mary and things like that era, so I picked it up. I'm really excited to read it. It's a giant book, but I don't know, I think it'll be really interesting. Drop them again. Picked up Precious by Sapphire, which is based on the novel Push. I kind of watched the movie, but I fell asleep within like the first 5 minutes, and I feel really bad about that. So I've been wanting to watch it. I wanted to read it for a long time. I picked up the book, and hopefully I can read it without crying because I hear it's really sad. So yeah, see how that goes. I also picked up Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. I hear really good things about this. It's obviously a very popular book, so hopefully I will like this as well. And then I picked up the last 3 books, or not the last 3, 3 of the books in the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants series. It's book number, 2, 3, and 4. So the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Summer. I read this series last year, and I really enjoyed it, and I decided that I wanted to own the books. Obviously, I got them from thrift store, so there was a sticker, and it ruined the books, which I really, really hate. But at least I own them, and I figure if I really do love them, I can buy them like in hardcover, and have a really nice collection someday. You know, that's one thing about me, is that I'm not very picky about the way my books look. I feel like if I want to read them, at least I have a physical copy, and I can just pick them up whenever I want to. I'm not very like miffed of how they look at all. So I have these as well, and those are actually all the books that I picked up this month. That's a lot of books. But I'm really happy with the purchases that I did make, and I feel like I will finally be able to read some of the series that I've been wanting to for a long time, or some books that I've been wanting to for a long time. And I said this a while ago, and I'm taking a break from getting books from the library, like physical copies, because I have so many books that I purchased, or even books on my bookshelf that I've been wanting to read. So I feel like this is going to be a really good time. I'm too busy right now anyway to go to the library to get books, so I think everything is going to work out. I'm still getting books via ebook from the library. For instance, some of the ones in the Percy Jackson series, and then I'm also kind of reading the, what's it called, not Divergent, Delirium series. I just finished the 2nd book, so I'll be getting the 3rd book very soon. I'm going to be finishing that. So I'm doing a lot of reading, finally catching up, because I've been very, very behind. So I'm really excited about all that. And also, if you can't tell, I love the Philadelphia Flyers, and hockey is starting in 30 days. The main season starts on October 2nd, and I'm really, really excited. I'm getting in the mood. That has nothing to do with books, but I'm really excited, and you guys need to know that. So, yeah, you'll hear me talk about the Flyers probably a lot this year. Yeah, I don't know, I guess that's it. Like I've been saying every time I film, hopefully I'll be having more videos out for you guys soon. I have a lot of reviews that I'd done before I got my haircut that I'm debating on putting up or not, or just refilming, because I feel like just doing, you know, book hauls and monthly anticipation videos just isn't enough for a book channel. I need reviews, I need movie versus book comparisons, I need lists, I need tags, I need stuff like that, and I just don't have the time yet. So I will hopefully have a lot more out for you. It just really depends on when my work schedule slows down, because right now it doesn't have any sign of slowing down. So doing my best, bear with me. My deepest apologies. I know I said I was going to put up books every videos every Friday, but that's just not going to be happening. I'm trying, and it's just so hard, so they're just going to go up when I have a chance. Sometimes you may get 2 videos a week, sometimes you may get none. Hopefully it'll just balance out at the end of the month. Yeah, so if there's any videos you want me to film, let me know. I am thinking about doing kind of like a TBR bookshelf tour of sorts. Like, I don't have a specific shelf that all my to be read books are on, but I do have a lot of them that do need to be read. So maybe I'll kind of go through those, because I have a lot of them right now. But maybe I'll do that later in the year. Just, kind of let me know. Yeah, so it's been great chatting with you and showing you all my new books. Hopefully I'll start feeling better soon and have more time I can film more videos. So I will see you guys later. Bye.